I started playing football since Pee Wee, since I was a kid, probably. I didn't know what was going to happen, so school really wasn't my priority. And so what I did was I just enlisted in the military shortly. And I just don't give up. I never believe in quitting. And 4 days after I graduated, my father passed away of a heart attack. So it wasn't so much that I wanted to join the military. I was kind of under the impression that Dad was going to send me to school or send me to a college. And then as soon as that happened, it was one of those turning points in my life where I had to become the man of the house. I mean, it got so bad. We were getting attacked all the time. I got to document this. So we would get attacked, the contact would kick off, and there I would be before I even fired a single round, turning on my camera, just like a cameraman. Making sure I got the action, because I mean, it was unreal. So, the morning of October 3rd, as soon as I made it to the top, I got on the 240, I charged the 240, and my buddy Thompson was coming out. He was just waking up, and he came out to get on the gun with me to start fighting. I probably saw about 12 to 13 on that side, and I was just shooting at them, just trying to keep their heads down. And as soon as he walked in front of me, I just saw him like stiff, and he dropped his rifle. Like his knees buckled, and he got hit in the head, and they hit somebody that was my guy. They hit my best friend. Kirk, Scusa, Hart, Griffin, Thompson, and Mace. All killed in Afghanistan on October 3rd, 2009. About 3 weeks before the fight happened, he's like, "You better play football." I was like, well, let's promise each other we're going to get out and do it. And we did. And I told him I got out, I was going to try to walk on. And at the time, I just was kind of saying it. I didn't really take to heart how serious that I was going to be about it until he was killed. And I was just thinking to myself, like, my high school highlights are 6 years old. No college coach is going to want to sit there and see film of me 6 years old. And my friends were like, we should make a video, like a recruitment video. I am pushing to achieve a promise I made to a friend and a promise that I'm making to myself that I'm capable of doing it. And the hard work that I put in is going to pay off. I believe that. It got to the point where I was training so hard, I was like, somebody needs to see me. They need to know how hard I train. Crazy chain of events in the last 4 to 6 months, so definitely some good times. 20 seconds, 10 rockets had hit. I was like, oh, this is a lot. When I was getting contacted by several magazines. Shortly after I did Fox and Friends, they flew me up to New York.
Back. It was a pact between friends. Joining us now, former Sergeant Daniel Rodriguez. Good to see you, man. How could that help you now as you try to become from a war hero to a college freshman on the football field?
It started off with Dan Rather.
Anytime working on, there's a thought cross your mind, this is not going to work. I'm not big enough. Starting too late. He's 24 years old, just turned 24.
Yeah.
I'm a prospective coach, thinking about laying them on and saying, first 2 years may not play much. Where do you want to play?
Ideally, Virginia Tech would be the dream. So I was born and raised a Virginia native, Hokie fan my whole life. So that'd be the school I'd want to play for. You know, Tech contacted me. I mean, Hokie Nation, alumni were contacting me, putting in words.
The NCAA rules prohibits us from talking about Daniel as a football player.
You know, offering me letters of recommendation.
I think it's likely that I'd give a undersized guy a chance.
And getting my everything looked like I was going to Tech. Unfortunately, like the backstory to everything, coming out of high school 6 years ago, I was a non-qualifier before I joined the military, meaning my grades weren't good enough to play college football. However, since I've been out of the military 2 tours later and a 3.5 GPA in college for the last year and a half, even though I can transfer in to Virginia Tech, I still wasn't eligible to play football. However, you can waive that. It's called a 2-4 transfer waiver. And Tech didn't want to do it. I was just sitting in class one day and my phone vibrated. And it's an email, and it's like, hey, I want to talk to you about a walk-on opportunity. Coach Dabo Sweeney, Clemson. I was like, whoa.
Let's go, Tigers!
My favorite thing is to be with the players. I think you got to love these guys and show them that you truly care about them.
Here we go, hit it, run it!
I want them to have fun, and I want them to win a championship. I don't know how to be anything else. If I've got to be something that I'm not, it's just not going to work.
And I just freaked out, so I just walked up out of class, just hopped out of class, walked outside and called him, like immediately. He's like, you're my guy. He's like, you're the kind of guys that I want to recruit. Greatest place on earth, Clemson University, hashtag heaven on earth.
You know, does the thought cross your mind, this is not going to work?
Never. I don't believe in quitting. Why? Because even my cones are orange. Even my cones are orange. Custom made. No, I'm just